Intelligent. An adjective usually only contributed to humans, but are we really the only ones to deserve the title? Well, we are about to find out because here are some of the most intelligent creatures in the world. Dolphins. Apart from being able to recognize themselves in the mirror, which is a very rare trait in general, dolphins can also problem solve, associate their anatomy with another creature's anatomy, and they seem to have something of a language. Furthermore, each member of a pod also has a unique name, and if we count the ability to process raw information from the environment as intelligence, then consider this. Dolphins can process 20 times more information from their hearing than humans can. Pigs. Am I serious? Well, yes. Pigs have throughout history been considered as quite unintelligent and dirty animals, but in the last decades it has been established that pigs are actually very clean animals and also surprisingly intelligent, perhaps even more so than the most common domestic animals, the dog and the cat. Pigs have an incredible memory and can thus learn extremely fast. They also adapt to their environment better than most animals on the planet, which is the reason why when swines and boars are introduced to a foreign environment, they can and will outcompete native species for food. Damn, this makes me almost feel bad for eating all that bacon. Corvids. When you hear about an intelligent bird, you most probably think about a parrot, but corvids actually beat parrots in quite a few ways. For example, the New Caledonian crow is able to create its own tools, like hooks, to get food. They also practice meta-tool use, which means they use tools to create or fetch other tools that could be used for getting food. Ravens, for example, get bored sometimes and invent ways to have fun, such as sliding down roofs, annoying other birds or animals, and even make their equivalents of a toy and play with them. Furthermore, magpies are the only birds to recognize themselves in the mirror. That is actually something that human babies seem to be not able to do. The hive mind. Sounds like something out of a fiction novel or a movie, right? Well, the hive mind is real and extremely successful. Let's explore this on the basis of bees. A single bee in itself is quite spectacular, being able to find food easily, remember the landscape and good sources for food. Oh, and did I already mention they know how to build the most efficient storage system possible that is also structurally strong, the honeycomb. But now, when you put thousands of these little minds together and take into consideration the social mind that has developed thanks to evolution over hundreds of thousands of years, you get a mind that uses probability to make all the best decisions for the whole collective. So the next time you go poking at a beehive, consider it like poking an organism with a developed brain. It is not going to appreciate you because it would probably be safer to hurt or kill you rather than let you carry on poking their hive. Parrots. Parrots, especially the African grey parrots, are perhaps the more known intelligent animals. They are extremely talkative birds and often understand what a human tells them or asks of them. In fact, they often initiate talking with humans themselves. One very well-known talkative African grey is called Einstein, whose vocabulary extends well beyond 100 words. Another African grey called Alex was used in a science project to measure their intelligence. Alex could speak relatively well, count, and even do math. At one point, Alex may have actually asked an existential question: what color am I? Existential questions have not been observed in any other animals but humans and Alex to this date. The great apes. Most definitely the most well-known group of animals to be credited with high intelligence. The great apes have high cognitive abilities, form strong social bonds and hierarchies, use and create tools, have a great memory capable of communication, and much more. All of them also recognize themselves in the mirror. There really isn't much more to say other than they are simply brilliant. This creature is a weird one. They are born with relatively low intelligence, but in a few years' time they develop complex speech, ability to make extremely complex tools, solve math problems, analyze their surroundings and use that information to change the environment in a way that it best suits them. They readily show emotions and are probably the most imaginative species on the planet. They also have an immensely complex social structure that is in a lot of ways built up on imaginative values and morals. If you for some reason couldn't tell, this species is the human. It goes without saying that as far as intelligence goes in the world of bettering one's survival, humans are at the very top and probably extremely far ahead of any other species. But to say that humans are superior to other animals would be a mistake. Some animals are closer to that something we call humanity than many of us would care to think. So perhaps the next time you see a pig or a crow, you will try to imagine what might be going through their minds, for it might not be all that different from what is going on in your mind. If you enjoyed the video you just saw, consider liking it and sharing it with your friends. I upload new videos every Friday, so if you wish to be notified of new uploads, make sure to subscribe. But until the next time, I bid you all a farewell.